So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this fella Reece James is one of the example of the glut of talent England had.
Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Martinez. Menu. He whips it across. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Fernandes. Manchester United are on a great run. 5 wins in a row. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United boast a very impressive defensive record of late. Referee has just said play on. Pedro Neto. Lobbed in behind. Oh, it's come to nothing.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks.
Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Correa. Badiashile. Manchester United, it's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Colwell is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Neither side yet able to find the net. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. He's still got it. And he climbs up big. João Pedro. Proves too strong. Casemiro. Menu. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot shifted upfield. Beckham with the cross. And it's Shaw. Casemiro. And here's Ronaldo. João Pedro moved on forwards. Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Manchester United really could have done without this. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
Terrific save by Bayindir! Oh, he's missed!
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Menu aimed forwards. Fernandes. And the shot! He's scored! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
João Pedro really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
A worry or two.
He looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter. Did he hit it well enough? Better look next time, maybe.
Caicedo. Manchester United, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandes. Now that's well done, really robust. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pedro Neto. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pedro Neto is offering a wry smile there.
really well manoeuvred. He's got away. Oh, that's a... And Ronaldo! They've scored! Manchester United are back on level terms. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
You can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
We'll be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are back underway.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Caicedo. Cucurella. He's in a great position here. Colwill gets good distance on it. And he welcomes it in. Caicedo. Badiashile. Caicedo. Badiashile. Was just lacking in accuracy. Ronaldo being hunted in tacks.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Gets his head on it! Does really well to win the ball there. And it's Bruno. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. That's nice and simple for the keeper. Badiashile, and it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physical.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Cucurella. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Badiashile gathers from the goal kick. And it's Ronaldo. Casemiro. Van de Beek. Shaw. Casemiro. Spread out to the left. Succumbs to the pressure, and it's played forward. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Menu moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Lacking in accuracy.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
James. And he goes cross-field. Bino Gittins. João Pedro. Decent chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And it's Shaw. Shaw, it's an early cross.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Menu.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cucurella. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. He's had a shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Beckham caresses it through. And that has been cleared. Bruno Fernandes has given away a free kick. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final